Hey, thanks for coming back to the channel. Uh, Today, I want to talk about some of my carry strategy, firearm strategy, um, and I'm going to use my Ruger 5.7 as an example. As you know, I like to match, whenever possible, my handgun caliber with a rifle caliber. Now, I did that with my Chiappa Rhino revolver 4-inch 357 Magnum. I call that my kind of bear gun, right? But I wanted a long gun in that same caliber, and Henry rifle, right? I love Henry rifle. Uh, Came out with the X gun, the X rifle in 357 Magnum. Now, what was good about that is that it had side loading gate as well as magazine loading, but it also was a useful gun. It was a good truck gun, and you don't have to worry about scarring it up and destroying the beauty of the walnut and the brass of the other big boy. But I carry the Ruger 5.7 as my EDC. Yes, it's almost a 5-inch barrel, uh, so I don't carry it inside the waistband. Uh, but it's the equivalent of having a rifle in a holster, if you put it that way, because you get good combat effective hits out to 50 yards with this, um, and in close quarter combat, you get pretty much point and click accuracy, point and click effectiveness, and you don't have a huge penetration. Penetration meaning where it's over penetrating from this cartridge. So I really like that. I put a red dot on this one. But what about the long gun? What the long gun? So my thing is, if you have one of these, you're gonna need to get one of these. This is from Ruger. It's the Ruger LC Carbine. LC standing for light carbine, and it's 5.7 by 28. Not only that, and this is what made it. It was compelling for me to get this. Not only would I have ammo to match my pistol, but the whole fire control, the magazines are exactly the same magazines that you run in the pistol. So you always have ammo, right? Um, this is a 16-inch barrel. So what? So I get 10 more inches, 10 more inches to that 5.7 caliber bullet. So you take something going 1,400 foot per second up to 2,400 foot per second. I mean, it's pretty gnarly. So with this, you get combat effective hits out to 200 yards, right? And clearly at 100 yards, which is urban combat distance, this is going to do you really well. Now, I've already got 1,000 rounds through the pistol, and I now have 200 rounds in one day through this because I put it through its paces. I love this rifle. Couple of things that are a little different, and that is the bolt stop here, because this is a charging handle is on the side, right? And it does have a slide lock with an empty mag in it. The other thing that I like is the magazine release. I'm going to do it on the other side. Magazine release, instead of being a button, is a lever. Now, some people don't like that because they think by accident you're going to drop your mag. I did a lot of manipulations and that didn't happen. The other thing that I really felt compelling was that this comes stock with a folding stock. So with the stock folded, you have a 23-inch length, and that's does not come with a muzzle device. So it's a naked barrel. It does have a thread protector. So if you're going to get a muzzle device like a flash hider or a compensator, that's going to add about 2 inches to the front. So this is pretty much a 25-inch long rifle. And so it's not the backpack type that you would think about. It comes stock just like this. I mean, I took it out of the box, put some rounds in the mags, any 20-round mags, and I had a great time. It comes stock with where are they? Push button, flip up sights. I use iron sights. I'm thinking I'm going to put a red dot or something up here because it's just hard to see. With old eyes, it's just hard to see a front blade, especially in low light. However, I was able to do at 50 yards. I was able to do headshots with this thing standing at 50 yards, and it was just so easy. There's no. If you like how the pistol shoots, this shoots even better. There's no recoil. There's no muzzle flip. There's no gnarly anything. You just point and click. Now, it's not a 308. It's not a 7.62. Not 30-06. But you don't want to stand in front of it. That's what I'm saying. So it's a perfect urban match. To back up a pistol, to have as a truck gun. So if you're into the truck guns, so I got 2 truck guns now, one in my holster and one I have a covert bag from 511 Tactical. I'm not going to go through the technical part of this rifle other than if you like the handgun, you will love the rifle. If you like the AR, you're going to have to get used to the paddle safety, but and it's not clearly marked, like red or anything, but there is an indication. Let's see if you can see that. There is an indication there, safe for fire, S or F. But the main thing is if it's a paddle type thing, down is hot, up is not. So that's how I train myself. Down is hot, up is not. And I always try to go down when I'm getting ready to fire. And that's the same for an AK. Down is hot, up is not. I'm thinking that this has a nice turned barrel in there, and that's kind of hard to see with this light. But I'm thinking of Cerakoting it and I don't know, making it look kind of trick. But in the meantime, it's a great complement. Now, would I buy this rifle by itself as a first rifle? No, I'd get an AR. But to back up my handgun, and to know that I have 20 rounds in here and 20 rounds in here, or if I have 20 rounds, I got 3 mags, that's 60 rounds. That's 60 rounds to go get them. And if you can't get your business done in 60 rounds, you're in deep kimchi, right? So the Ruger LC light carbine 5.7 rifle. Technically, some can call it a pistol. I'm not going to tempt those fates because the ATF gets all crazy. But it is sold as a rifle, and you will love it. So, notice I'm not at the range. I'm not doing a lot of running and gunning with it. I'm just saying, if you like the pistol and you like the 5.7 cartridge, then you have the best of both worlds. Now I'm in trouble because I got to figure out which long gun I'm going to retire, because I got a few. Man, I hate that part. By the way, as a story, the rule is if you see something in the gun store that you want, you better get it right then, because if you blink, it's going to be gone. When I walked into the gun store, I've been looking for this for like a month. I walked in, they had one on the wall, and then the sales guy goes, "Yours is in the back in the box." And I wasn't expecting to buy one, but if it's there, you got to get it. So, hopefully the cost of ammo is going to come down, because now it's around 70 cents a round where I am. I'd like to come down to 50 cents a round, if they can do that, because you're not going to stand and run and gun at the range with this. But it's a great rifle, and it's a good urban system now, handgun and pistol. I love this gun. Let me know your comments. If you like the content, go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Hit the bell icon so you can get reminders. But Ruger's done it again. The LC light carbine in 5.7 by 28. You're gonna love it. Thanks for watching, and carry on.